All right, so this is going to be an update. I have been very, very busy over the past few weeks. I noticed that I haven't even uploaded a video in almost a month. And, to be honest, I miss being out there. However, recently, things have been calmed down a little bit. Had a huge major car repair that I had to do. It's going to probably cost me a few grand, but it's got to get done and I got to get out there and start filming again. Also, school's going good, job's going good, all that. I also do a little bit of coaching on the side. As you see here, these are a few trophies over the past year and a half or so, like that. But I got a few updates for you guys. Can't wait to get into that, and see you soon.
This is a lawsuit against 4 Austin police officers that illegally detained me. Not only did they illegally detain me, they illegally searched me. Now, upon detention, they're only allowed to frisk you. Now, once you are under arrest, then they are allowed to go into your pockets and search your belongings. Apparently, it's obvious that these officers did not read their policy, or they just flat out didn't care. One thing I did notice is that this is something that's going to happen all over the state of Texas or any other state within the Fifth Circuit until the Fifth Circuit rules that citizens have the right to film police officers in the dispatch of their duties on public property.
Listen, we're trying to cooperate with you, okay? But you got to cooperate with us. You can videotape all you want, but you're being suspicious right now. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So if you have an ID with you, that'd be fine. We'd love for you to give it to us so we can find out what's going on.
Hey, sir.
Am I doing anything illegal?
Yes, based on
What am I doing that's illegal?
But based on your suspicious activity, we're going to go ahead and ID you. If you have no warrants or anything like that, we're going to go ahead and wish you a good day, and we're going to be on our way.
Am I under arrest?
No, you're not under arrest, but you are being detained. There's no two ways about it.
All right, well, if I'm being detained, y'all can go ahead and do your investigation, but I'm just going to stay here and
That's fine.
exercise my Fifth Amendment right. Just stay here, and if I'm not doing anything wrong, then there's no reason for y'all to be here.
We're going to go ahead and ID you one way or the other. It's up to you.
What do you mean one way or the other?
Pardon me?
What do you mean one way or the other?
One way or the other. If we have to take you downtown and fingerprint you, we'll do that. You're being detained for investigative purposes right now. Believe me, I know the law better than you. So you can film all you want. You can set it up however you want. We're going to ID you. But until we do that, you're not free to go.
Texas is not a stop and ID state, is it?
Guys, go ahead and frisk this gentleman. Make sure that he doesn't have any weapons on him.
I have no weapons, and I do not consent to
Go ahead and
searches.
frisk him, like I said. Make sure he has no weapons on him.
I don't consent to
And then
searches.
he can either provide us his information willingly, or we can do it through the ID section downtown.
You have any
Under
weapons on you at
what
all?
gives you the authority to do that?
Go ahead and get this done, guys. I'm not
Go
going to
ahead and
argue
stand
with
up
this
for
guy.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment. You know that, right?
Stand up.
You do
Stand
what
up
you
for
need
us.
to do, and we'll do what we need to do, buddy.
You have anything on you that we need to know about? Knives, guns,
I have,
weapons?
I have nothing. I'm just holding my hands up.
He
Just put your hands back behind you. You can put the camera down and film us while we're doing this if you want
We're
to.
not doing
Am I
this
under
like you-
arrest? That's
like
what
you
I'm
think
asking.
it's
You're
gonna
being
happen.
detained. And during the detention, you can be frisked for safety.
If he won't put it down, handcuff him.
Here, I'll put my hands right here. Is that fine?
If he won't do it willingly, handcuff him.
Put your hands behind your back for us.
There we go.
Come back here.
There we go.
You're not being
I
handcuffed
know
right
you're
now.
used to
You're
this
just
going
being-
one way based on the YouTube education you've gotten, but that's not how we
Stretch your
do
feet
it,
for me.
okay? We're going to do this according to our policy and according to law.
It's a public area, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
Cell phone.
Yep.
You have a wallet on you? An ID at all?
I'm not answering any more questions unless I'm being under arrest.
You're being detained, which means
Okay.
you
If he has an ID, we have
We don't
every
have an
right
ID at all.
to we have every right to look at it.
Other than that, as far as case law, I printed up, I think during the, not to get off topic or whatever, but you're talking about the Glick case. You got to understand that comes out of the First Circuit or Court of Appeals. Mm-hmm. That's out of Massachusetts. We operate under the Fifth Circuit. As of right now, I Googled and researched Fifth Circuit, and they have not definitively ruled on any
Just
case.
says how far someone could be. If you want to film somebody, if you're in Massachusetts, the court has said on a non-traffic stop that 10 feet is allowable.
Yeah, reasonable. Yeah.
The Fifth Circuit, which is what we're in Texas, or here in Texas, they haven't made that decision or any decision, and they don't have to abide by the First Circuit's decision. They can make their own set of guidelines for officers in the Fifth Circuit.
Until the Fifth Circuit rules on it. So.
2 years later, on October 7th of 2016, we received a letter from the Fifth Circuit of Appeals for an oral argument. This is an opportunity to make history in the Fifth Circuit so that way we can have an established First Amendment right to record police activity. Once this right is established by the Fifth Circuit, all federal courts within the Fifth Circuit will be able to abide by it.
Answer my question. I get to answer the questions here. It's my investigation, not yours. Okay. All right.
For simply exercising your First and Fourth and Fifth Amendment right, you should not be retaliated against by being handcuffed and illegally detained and being forced to ID yourself. Clearly you can see I'm on a sidewalk on the other side of the street filming in public view, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yep, absolutely. Give us just a minute. West 112, go ahead.
Are you by chance in the parking lot with somebody that was videotaping, officer?
Yes, I am. I just haven't been detained at this time.
General. Any other traffic units have an auto ped 4800 Southfield?
West 112, can you start a supervisor?
I'm handcuffed. Why are you bending my wrist?
National Secretary Supervisor.
Can you? I'm handcuffed. There's nothing
So what is,
to do.
who are you? What is your
Quit
name?
bending my wrist, man. I'm handcuffed. I'm handcuffed, man. You're bending my wrist, dude. Can you let go of my wrist? Can you let go of my wrist? Let's quit bending things.
Is your straight?
Quit bending.
All I'm doing is holding your hands. I'm not bending it. Which way you want to go?
Just let your hand go, man.
I may have to settle one or two of my cases in order to fund this fight. I want there to be a First Amendment ruling for the Fifth Circuit so people have the right to record police activities and record traffic stops without being retaliated, without being illegally detained and arrested. This will be our moment of truth.